fight. It's really interesting, but I think Gervonta Davis has more skills, to be honest, for me.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting fight because Ryan Garcia is popular.
But how could Ryan beat Gervonta? What does he have that will trouble Gervonta?
He has a good speed. Yeah. He has a good speed, but Gervonta has a good movement, and I think he's good, more skills, you know.
All them guys is easy work. Easy work, man. Easy work. I'm a top dog.
Congratulations, Tank.
Welcome to BodyWork.
Sure you have questions?
Oh, just two actually.
Okay.
Why do you call it the Predator?
It's a nickname. You know, the data suggests that it tracks its prey, exploits weakness, seems to, well, enjoy it. Like a game.
That's not a predator, that's a sports hunter.
Sorry?
A predator kills its prey to survive. I mean, what you're describing is more like a bass fisherman.
Well, we took a vote. Predator's cooler, right?
Welcome back. It's Michael Rogers. Welcome to BodyWorkBoxing. Dmitry Bivol summed up Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis the best, in my opinion. I highly respect the guy. He's very cerebral, very disciplined. Put on a boxing clinic against Canelo Alvarez, who a lot of people have deemed as the face of boxing. But he basically said that it's a pretty interesting fight. He said he believes that Tank Davis has more skills, Ryan Garcia is more popular, and it's an interesting fight. He didn't really take much away from Ryan Garcia, but he really stated the obvious in that Tank, it comes down to Tank just having more tools in the toolbox. Couldn't have said it better. He got Tank winning. I do as well. He implemented Kenny Porter to come in as a second set of eyes. I believe that Tank Davis is probably training to ambush Ryan Garcia. And I just wanted to go over some of the numbers because a lot of people are going on blind emotions, taking the channel to another level. Actually, reached out to Asmith and said I want to go in a different direction with the channel, and I want to center my channel around conversations that matters. So let's go ahead and get into it. Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia, CompuBox head-to-head statistics. Now, Gervonta Davis, average thrown total punches 34.2%. Ryan Garcia 41.3, well below the lightweight average of 57.5. Average landed 12. Average landed for Ryan Garcia 12.8. Average for the lightweight division 16.3. Percentage wise, Tank is landing at 36.1%. Ryan Garcia at 31%. The average lightweight 28%. So both of them are more accurate than the average lightweight, with Tank giving the edge by 5% in accuracy. Body punches landed 31.3% by Tank, 23.3% by Ryan. No average on the lightweights. Moving on to the jabs, 13.6 is the average thrown by Tank, 15.8 by Ryan, 23.3 by the average lightweight, 2.2 landed by Tank, 1.7 landed by Ryan, 4.2 by the average lightweight. 16.2% is the percentage rate, and 10.8 is the percentage rate for Ryan. When it comes to jabs, the average lightweight 18%. Both of them under the average lightweight as far as jabs. When it comes down to power, 20.6 is the average thrown by Tank, 25.5 is the average thrown by Ryan Garcia. Average lightweight throwing 34.6. 9.8 landed by Tank, 11.1 landed by Ryan, 12.1 is the average landed by the average lightweight. Tank is landing at a whopping 47.6%. You know, Ryan Garcia is landing at 43.5%, and the average lightweight is 36.4%. That is the money-making, game-changing statistic, because anytime you can get up around 40 to 44% in power punches landed, it normally dictates a dominating performance, right? And this is by CompuBox. This was dated on March the 8th, 2023, around 5 p.m. This will be a battle of power punches, as 20.9 of their 24.8 combined landed punches, 84.3%, are power shots. Less is more for Gervonta Davis, who threw 34.2 punches per round, fewest among champ caliber opponents, and landed 47.6% of his power punches. Number one amongst champ caliber opponents, 31.3% of Davis landed punches are body shots. The CompuBox average is 29.5. Tank be doing that body work. Davis landed just 2.2 of the 13.6 jabs per round. The lightweight average 42 of 23. Ryan Garcia, like Davis, is selective, landing 12.8 of 41.3 punches per round. Garcia landed 43.5 of his power punches, 11.1 of 25.5 per round. Garcia landed just 1.7 of 15.8 jabs per round. Davis' low punch output will be nothing new for Garcia, whose opponents threw just 30.9 punches per round. What does that mean, Mike? What that means is that a lot of people often embellish. You know, they go overboard saying how Tank is actually getting dominated or losing rounds up until he gets the stoppage, which is not true, because they don't look at the numbers. They're judging from emotions, and because Tank is deemed as a knockout artist, they take away from his actual boxing skill. However, people like Leo Santa Cruz, with his high activity and high output, presented some challenges for Tank. And the jab of Mario Barrios also presented some challenges for Tank, until he decided to paw at the jab to eliminate it, or keep traffic out to eliminate that jab from stifling Tank when he's trying to work his way in. However, Ryan Garcia, by the numbers, is not a big jabber. He likes to throw hooks, and that kind of leaves you open, and you never hook with a hooker. So, with him employing Kenny Porter, you know, and Kenny Porter doing what he was able to do with Sean Porter, he implemented him. This is the maturation of Tank, where he implemented Kenny Porter as a second set of eyes. Kenny came to the table and said, look, a lot of people say Tank be down early in the rounds, pointing to the fact of the matter what I just mentioned. He says, we're not going to allow him to do that. I believe that they have a game plan for Tank to be able to ambush Ryan, and I don't really see this fight going that long. I wouldn't be surprised if it went the distance, you know, but I wouldn't bet any money on it going the distance, if that makes sense. Anyways, you know, I always like to get your takes, like to get your opinions. I think that this is a high caliber, high speed, very quick. This is chess on the clock with a sped up clock, you know, and dramatic music. So hopefully these guys are setting the tone. You know, this is going to set the tone for us to get the Errol Spence and Bud Crawford fight. And I just think that this is an awesome ordeal. You know, I hope both people come out healthy in the end. They get their bag, they're able to go home and see their family and their children. But I think this is a fight for the ages, you know what I'm saying? It might not be the most competitive, but it is interesting, like Dmitry Bivol said. Tank got more tools in the toolbox. You know, he got a cannon, he got a shank, he got a Glock, you know, he got an AR if he need to. Ryan, he got that rifle, he got a Ruger, you know, he got a couple weapons himself. I just think that it's a matter of Tank having more weapons, Tank being more experienced, and Tank presenting an element that's going to actually allow Ryan's offense to decrease, you know, being that he has to be perfect. It's much like the likes of a Deontay Wilder, where Deontay Wilder said, you had to be perfect for 12 rounds. I only had to be perfect for 1 second. And I believe it's much more along those lines for somebody like Ryan Garcia, who's never seen an animal like Tank. I believe that Tank has experienced people that were taller, longer, and maybe just as fast as him before than some of the previous opponents, along with his amateur pedigree. Anyways, man, and thanks for all the likes, the comments, the subscriptions, everybody who rock with the channel, you know, and support the channel. I really do appreciate you. Salute to all the kidneys out there here at BodyWorkBoxing, where we don't take things for face value. We do that body work.